Na, da wird aufgegeben.
This is one of the most entertaining matches you will ever see. 9 years ago, at 33 years of age, Roger Federer won more matches than anybody on the ATP Tour. And yet, he was still able to make time to focus on his charity foundation. Roger invited his good friend Stan Wawrinka for a charity match held in Zurich, where all the profits will go to a very noble cause, helping the children in need in South Africa. As expected, Federer and Wawrinka gave us an incredible match, with some of the most unique shots and entertaining rallies you will ever see. As always, feel free to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more original tennis content. Thank you so much for watching, and without further ado, see you in the next video.
Very first time. He's regarded by most as the greatest player ever to play the game, and this season at 33 years of age, Federer has won more matches than anybody on the ATP World Tour, and yet he's still able to make time to focus on his work to help those slightly less fortunate than himself. There's something about this matchup that isn't kind to Wawrinka.
Well, I think for long periods of time, I think Federer was just simply too good. He was much better than Wawrinka, but as Wawrinka's closed the gap. I mean, the match in Monte Carlo was an incredible one. One of the reasons why he played so well in Shanghai this year, the court slightly quicker
to the pace of it.
Very dependent on the amount of sand they have in the paint. That's the timing.
We'll see both players mix things up this evening.
And there's lots of set involved.
Both starting to warm up nicely now, getting a better feel for the pace of the court. Nicely done.
To him also, I don't think he really expected it. There's no question he deserved it. I mean, he was on fire. He was getting through the touch. He can relate to his game. I think sometimes, you know, when you are in the shadows, you can just quietly get on with your business as well. And I think
it's a shame, he missed the point. It was a lovely return. This is a bit of serving and volleying from Wawrinka.
one of the biggest improvements he's made this year, actually, Federer, how aggressive he's been on second serves. It's so noticeable at the start of the year in the Australian Open, the chip charging, the running, or perhaps just went away from that, the touch the year before.
Slightly larger rackets helps, doesn't it?
Yes, of course. Gives him the confidence to swing a bit freer. The sweet spot's just a bit bigger. I think it's a 97 square inch now. Shenanigans going on now. Maria how to do his job.
It was good. Okay, no, it's okay. I'm back. Thank you. Sorry.
Might catch on a little faster than Hawkeye that next season.
It'd be more fun, wouldn't it?
Combination of factors, so that helped him a lot. Especially on that early return, trying to be aggressive, coming over the backhand more frequently rather than just chipping it back in play as well.
A lot of people are talking about he needs more power in this game, but I don't think he's using the smaller headed frame. I just think the sweet spot just allows him that confidence that, okay, if I don't quite get it out the middle of the racket, I'm still going to make good contact, the ball's still going to be coming off the strings.
Oh, it's an incredible dig. Such a superb athlete, Wawrinka. So strong.
Certainly has the speed, but the most impressive part of this rally was the finish, to have the control, put the brakes on so quickly.
Oh yes, there it is.
Time. Left.
So impressive as we see another beauty from Federer. Is that how much power he can get up high, Wawrinka, the ability to hit winners from strength.
Speaking of which,
Around him they're playing so very well.
it's wonderful tennis.
Just have to look at. Interesting. No question, Murray would be very highly motivated to start his year off well, so it's going to be very tough. And of course, the pressures of being defending champion.
That's the volley. That's the volley on the slow court. It's laid on a platform. You can hear that. There it is. Love that tactic. He's taking that second serve on, especially on a court like this.
Wawrinka's making contact.
Very nice. Doesn't move badly for a 33-year-old off.
More like a 23-year-old Federer. Just gobbles up that ground so quickly. Wawrinka just outfoxing him for a change.
Oh yes, wonderful feel.
Well, that rally wasn't too aggressive. Bit of fun.
Shades of match for Africa 1 there with Rafa down the other end.
That's right, coming a height over the net. You just can't come in on anything. That's a bit of suicide there, but
I think Federer had to hear it from somebody who respected, didn't he? And of course Edberg was very much a hero of his when he was growing up and started to play the game. And same for Stefan, he wouldn't have...
Keep going with it, it's going to earn you points further on through the course of a match.
Oh, he's made it. Oh, he hasn't. She can't call that out. Not in Zurich.
How dare she?
Stan's got the right idea.
He has. Keeping him onside, overruling the umpire and the lines person. He hit it so well. It's such a shame it had to be called out.
The one is given good by standard 40-15.
It's more like it.
I want to be invited back next year.
Definitely. Don't we all? Year after year, make sure that the program works. And if not, then fine-tune it. Make sure it does work. And
so for improving things.
That's a lovely shot. Oh, Wawrinka's so good. Of course, we've talked about... Nice variation on the smash too. Just moves so fluently up the course. It's a lovely goal. Interesting. I was telling to Boris Becker the other day. Set point. That'll do nicely. A very proud moment for Sevan Lucci. Of course, he does a lot of work with Federer anyway throughout the course of the year as well. And will continue to do so in 2015. They'll also have Stefan Edberg.
It's the last thing that a player needs, isn't it? From these two guys, both top 10 of course.
Oh yes.
Jimmy Connor's hook shot. You so often see Federer revert to that type of smash.
That's a warning for Stan, not Roger.
Sevan just becoming a bit too vocal.
He's got red carded there. That's a lovely combination. There was that approach again. Things getting off the court line. That's a lovely injection of pace there. Just didn't quite get the feet in the right position. That was a game in which Federer 16 million US dollars so far. It's a worthy cause. That's a nice little dig, isn't it, on the first volley. We talked earlier at Arv about Federer winning.
Even though, you know, he said he did it for other people.
He's certainly not going to be able to if he keeps volleying like that for Brisbane for his first tournaments of next season. Ooh, he's just made that. Oh, he's working that forehand back in play. And it's so nice off for a top player, someone that's had his charitable commitments. It's an incredibly full diary. One that he relishes, and he would have it. It's just a little tame with the attempted pass on the backhand there, Wawrinka. You don't. He anticipated well there, didn't he, Wawrinka? They still need a bit of practice. See Roger having so much fun. They don't need too much encouragement, do they? The Swiss fans.
Fancies himself as a conductor.
After all that, finishes with considerable aplomb for a relatively comfortable win this evening. Isn't that what happens every time he plays in Basel?
Oh, there we go.
So let's see what Federer's made of here. Obviously, he's thoroughly enjoyed himself so far this evening, and here he is, serving for the match.
15.
Nicely done. So of course it's the right result in the end. Roger Federer beats his close friend and Davis Cup teammate Stan Wawrinka in straight sets in the match for Africa 2. 7-6, 6-4. Hope you've enjoyed our coverage. Until next season, it's bye for now.